All right, welcome, you guys. My name is Denise Walsh. I'm super excited to connect with you today. Hey, Tammy from North Carolina. Marzia, good to see you from Cape Coral. I think that's Florida. Carrie is here from Canada. Rhonda is here from Georgia. Welcome. We're glad to have you. I'm from Michigan, and we're like, August, it's our favorite month of the year is about to happen. And so is school starting. A little bit about me before we jump into why we're all here. I want to tell you a little bit about why I'm here. I am a former clinical psychologist. So I have my my background is clinical psychology. I got my master's in clinical psychology because truly I have a heart for people. Prior to my graduate work, I was a camp counselor, and I really felt the call to like help people know how awesome they are. I don't know. Do we have any other helping professions in the house, like teachers, daycare workers, nurses? For me, it was like I just want people to step into their potential. And Nurse Willa, yes, caregiver. Yeah, it's like you see people three steps ahead of where they see themselves. And so I got my master's in clinical psychology. And if you can imagine 24-year-old little Denise stepping into a mental health facility full of like generational trauma, addiction, um, generational poverty. I mean, I stepped into a world whew, that I didn't quite know about. And I went through what they call a quarter life crisis, where it was like, that's how I felt like this. Like, wait, what? I got into this field because I wanted to help people grow, and I was working with a lot of, I mean, not all of them, right? I have some really great client memories. I saw some teenagers because I was like 24, so they gave me all the kids and families and stuff. And I had some kids I saw from ages 14 to 18, and they were the first ones in their family to graduate high school. Like there's some cool stories. And there's a lot of people that didn't really want to be there that were court ordered, um, that really didn't even know that life could be different. And so I started to realize that I wasn't just helping people get better, or people grow. Like in this specific situation, people were at rock bottom, and I was helping them to become stable. And I had some great memories, but I also was overworked, underpaid, and like my spark that I had as I got into this field, I started to get that life sucked out of me. Anybody else understand that? Yeah, Tammy's a dental assistant. Yeah, we get into this field because we like have a heart for others, and by the end we're like working in a greenhouse. Like, no more people, please. Um, so needless to say, I was in this quarter life crisis. This was in 2007, and I was like, what do I do? I know what it's like to love what I'm doing, right? I know what it's like to live in my spark. I know what it's like to like feel that passion again. How do I get that passion back? And I had a few choices because I knew that some people stayed in a job they didn't really like for 30 years. Like that's an option, right? I could do that. Um, but I didn't want to stay in a job I didn't like and have my soul sucked out of me. And so I started praying, I started asking, I started looking around and trying to find another way I could use these skills of pouring belief into people, of helping people become their best, of growing outside their comfort zone. How else could I use these skills? And let me tell you, in 2007, I had no entrepreneurial bone in my body. Literally, I was a really good follower. I had my master's degree, I like did all the things, but I got introduced to network marketing. And I said yes in 2007 to a network marketing company that ended up changing my life literally for generations. I would not be in this house that I'm in right now that's paid off. I would not My boys would not be at the schools that they're in if it weren't for network marketing. Within 3 years of getting started in a business just like this, with no experience, just a vision and an excitement and a community of people to do it with, I was able to quit my full-time job. And my husband was too. And within those 3 years, not only were we able to quit our full-time jobs, we were making more in 1 month than we used to make in one year. And within 5 years, we hit the top of the company. And within 8 years, we hit the tippity, tippity, tippity top of the company. And there's still only four people in the entire world that have ever hit that within that company. Six figures a month will change your family for generations. And we've seen that here. Like I have seen the industry create millionaires, not from people who wore CEO hats and, from normal people just like you and me who were in the car line, posting on social media, following up, after dinner, like doing life and doing the business. And so in 2020, yeah, 2020. We all know what happened in 2020. In 2020, I was like, okay, I'm a bit tired. This is giving me a reason to take a step back, be a mom for a bit, relax. Like, I don't, we're just gonna hang out. And we rode on our residual for quite a while. But you know what was missing? It was like, that little spark of growth, of helping people grow, of me, myself growing. I started to miss it. I started to miss having that camaraderie of people to work with. And so we kind of started, looking around. Not that we were, I would say we weren't actively seeking, but our ears were open. There's times and pivots in our life where we're ready for something new. Sometimes we need a break. Sometimes we're ready for that next step. And we were at that place where we were ready for that next step. And my guess is that you're on this call because you are either ready for your next step or you already said yes to this next step. And I'll tell you why we said yes now. We got introduced to this just a few months ago. This is brand new in the States. But we realized that it's a product that nobody knows about with clinical proven studies. Like we know that it works. This is not a white labeled product that everyone and their brother has. This is a clinically proven product that's been around for 40 years, yet nobody knows about it. And so we got our leadership team together and we were like, you know what? We know how to do this. We know how to create duplication. We know how to create millionaires with the network marketing. And we know how to do it with a hot product. Why don't we do it again? And so back in February, so in November is when we were introduced. We were kind of mulling it over, tried the product, etc. We all got started just a few months ago in February. And I can tell you in the first month in this company, we made more in our first check than it took us like two to 3 years to make in our old company. And I think it's because we have that experience, right? We have a duplicatable system and a product everybody needs, but they don't know about. So let's talk about what makes Immunotech so different. And if you've got any questions, feel free to post it in the chat. So my first question is, have you ever tried the Body Shot? And I'm going to make one for you. So I guess I'll stop sharing my screen. Sorry. It's me again. I'm just going to make it for you really quick because I want you to see how easy it is. And this is my favorite duo because it's, of course, 9 at night. I'm not going to put energy in mine. There is a couple other boosters to try from. So I love the Platinum Immunical. And basically what this does is it helps my body to create glutathione on its own. So this itself is not glutathione. It's called a precursor. And so what that means is that my body is creating glutathione. I call this my youth juice because it helps with ailments. You're going to hear from Carrie and her arthritis story today. But it turns back the hands of time. Over 40, our glutathione drops. And so inflammation goes up and toxicity goes up and brain fog and all these things. This is my youth juice. It's keeping me young. All right, this is the greens and reds. Let's see if you can see it. It's a booster. Nope, it's too bright. Sorry. But it's just, nope, still can't read it. It says it's our Immunical booster. This is greens and reds. Micronutrients. Everybody needs you don't know you need micronutrients until you have micronutrients, and then you go, oh my gosh, how did I not, like, how did I function before? Everybody needs micronutrients in fruits and vegetables. And so I just put it in here with just a little bit of water, swirl it around, and then like shake it for about 15 to 30 seconds. If you find that it is a bit foamy, it means you added a bit too much water. So you want to add it just to that first line. And then after I shake it, I typically will add more water. And I use this to take like my multivitamin or my probiotic and any other supplements I'm taking for that day. So let me see. I'll show you. You can see it's like thick like a shake. And it's so good. I think it's so good. All right, so let's talk about what the body shot is. This is the body shot. I just showed you how to make it. Super easy. It doesn't totally matter when you take it. I think I take it in the morning because that's my habit to take all my supplements in the morning with breakfast. But you certainly, I know some people choose to take it after they work out. Some people choose to take it before they work out, especially if they have the energy booster too, because that's kind of like their pre-workout. I would just say the only thing you want to be aware of is the energy booster, but people sleep well while taking this, so you don't need to take it at a specific time necessarily. As you can see, it's the world's only patented glutathione precursor. So again, it's not glutathione, it's the precursor. It's helping your body to create glutathione on its own. Mix, shake, shoot. Usually if I add more water, I'll get all the stuff on the sides so that way I don't lose, like, it's also good. But you can see it's not like foamy. It's like a shake and super easy to take in the morning. Clinically studied, rigorously tested, and 100% patented. So take a look at these ailments right here: cystic fibrosis, liver disease. Who do you know that has an ailment? Parkinson's disease. The product is clinically proven to support and aid in all of these types of symptoms. In fact, if you can see me in that little square, you'll see that this is the scientific studies where you can look through and read, how does this impact cancer? How does this impact metabolic and chronic conditions? How does this impact autoimmune issues or autism spectrum disorder? All of them have been third-party tested and clinically proven to raise glutathione, which helps with all of these issues. The other thing to know is that it's Carrie, I'm going to bring you on and I'm going to have you share a little bit about your story because hold on, let me see. Add spotlight. There you go. All right. So you can unmute. And I know that when you first got started, you were mostly interested in helping and helping you feel better. So tell me a little bit about your arthritis story before you found Immunical.
Okay, so I've had juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. I was diagnosed at 7 years old. About 2 years ago, I ended up getting diagnosed with some osteoarthritis in my upper spine. So just even like I have deformities in my fingers, if anybody can see those. So like buttoning my shirt was a challenge some days. Pulling up your pants or down to go to the bathroom was a challenge. Opening a can with a manual can opener, that was never, I had just given up on that dream. Um, so I started up completely with just like I saw the what is glutathione video and I saw the science, and I've tried so many products over the years, just like the rubs, the anything like different foods, turmeric pills, like everything to help with inflammation. And nothing really worked. So seeing the science on glutathione and how it kind of like just kind of makes your body work properly is what I took from that video. So I was like, this can't hurt to try. So I think it was June 22nd or 24th, somewhere around there. I got the products and I started myself on Immunical Platinum, and I've been switching between the reds and greens booster and the energy because with chronic disease comes chronic fatigue. So I wanted to make sure I had some energy. And I think I ended up getting a multi plus resveratrol with the bundle that I got when I signed up. And within a few days, I kind of felt this like calmness and this just mental clarity, and I felt happy. And I'm like, well, this is okay. And then I kind of noticed that I wasn't having stomach aches every day anymore, and I wasn't having headaches anymore, which I was so used to having. Um, Within 10 days, I started noticing my inflammation in my hands had decreased probably by, I'm going to say 70%. And within, I think it was around the 10-day mark, I went for a hike for the first time in years. And during my hike, I looked at my partner. I said, is this what it's like for normal people to walk? Because I had no pain in my knees or anything. And I'm like, what's going on? It feels so weird because normally my body would be screaming at me after an hour, and it wasn't. So we continued on the next day. We ended up getting up and I went to the public gardens and was able to do another couple of hours the next day, which normally if I had done a hike the day before, I'm going to be laid up for a few days. And I wasn't. I was able to go out again. And it just keeps getting better. I also noticed that my osteoarthritis, because it's more, you get more irritation when you're full of inflammation with that. I don't really have the pain in my spine anymore. I'm not like hunched over. I'm not having problems sleeping. My energy levels are up. I'm now probably, I'm going to say 80% less inflammation in my hands. I'm a little swollen tonight because we have weather today. We've got a heat wave and rain happening, so I'm a little inflamed because weather does affect me quite a bit. But it's now just over a month, and I actually opened can with a manual can opener like
What?
last week, and I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I did that all by myself. And so just those little victories that you really miss because it's like it's something that you take for granted
Yeah.
until you can't do it, like
Yeah.
sometimes it's like you can't position your hand right to even blow your nose or something. It hurts too much. And I'm not having that.
Wow.
And
I mean,
so
that's talk
it's a
about life
miracle.
changing. Talk about life changing.
Yeah.
It's like getting your life back. And
Yeah.
instead of living your life around your illness, you're living your life and you're like the illness is a side note.
Yeah. It's been so liberating. And then coming on as a consultant as well, it's like I've just noticed pushing through comfort zones, the self-growth and feeling better and not having such a limiting belief in I can't do it because I'm not so discouraged in pain and I'm feeling better and I have that momentum and I'm like, yeah, let's get online. Let's talk to people. Let's do stuff. Whereas before I'd be like, no, no more people. I just want to lay here and die. But it's like now I'm like, no, let's get busy living. And I can just see that as if this keeps going the way it is, it's like I can just keep living my best life and I have different dreams now and
Yeah.
my reality has changed in a matter of 6 weeks. So
You physically got your life back.
yeah,
And you emotionally and mentally got your life back because I think
yeah.
you're right. As I was talking about earlier, like when you are sparked, when you're excited about something, and you have people surrounding you, cheering you on, supporting your growth, like helping you along the way. You're not doing it alone. You're in community, which is so good for our soul. And you're excited about what you're doing, which means you have a, like they say, a vision is having a passion for the future that you're excited about. Like you're excited about what's happening, and that makes every day easier.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, everyone is so excited about your story. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing. They're
Yes,
like
you're
the small
welcome.
victories are big things. You're right, because every little pain, like it's hard to dream when you don't feel good. And so just to be able to feel good gives you the brain space to dream again. Awesome. Charnay said the K21 and Happy Pill was her favorite. Awesome. That's so good. Okay, cool. Well, Carrie, I'll pop you back on in just a minute. If you guys have any questions about what she took or how she took it, let us know and we'll have her answer those too. But as you can see, Testing means that we're clinically proven to support and help with these ailments. We're also in the physician's desk reference. So if you go to a physician's, like in the States, I think it's called something different in Canada. If you go to the doctor's office, they'll have a physician's desk reference, and under glutathione is Immunical. It's proven to help raise Immunical. And when you raise Immunical, your body does what it's supposed to. Chronic diseases are linked to low levels of glutathione. When you raise glutathione, that's what I meant. Hopefully, you guys understood that. When you raise glutathione, your body does what it's supposed to do. It helps with inflammation, it helps detox at a cellular level. Your body cannot live without it, and it's present in every cell of your body. But as you age, it does drop. And so we are here to stop the drop. And you may know that there are glutathione injections, there are pills like NAC. You can, obviously, eating healthy is good for your overall health, lifting weights, working out, but none of these actually help your body to create glutathione on its own. An injection is an injection of glutathione, which is like a spike and then it drops back down, right? So you need to keep getting these injections. The NAC, these are also full of chemicals. They're not natural products that they're putting into your body. Our doctor emphasizes that medications and injections all fall short. Only Immunicel delivers the building blocks your body needs to produce glutathione. And we say that it helps with ailments. Like that's a powerful reason to take it. But as you can see on this picture, it's not just those with ailments that benefit from the body shot. We have kids benefit from the body shot. Athletes benefit from the body shot. Just like me, I'm like, I want my youth juice, I want to turn back the hands of time. I benefit from the body shot. We know that because it helps with muscle repair. My husband, for example, played basketball once a week for 10 years because he couldn't play more than that. Like his knees hurt and he didn't have, like, it took days to recover. And he's been playing 2 to 3 days a week now, ever since starting Immunical. Kids take it, it helps with any sort of ADHD or autism, like spectrum disorder symptoms, really from the ages of like 6 to 96. It's going to help you. And you feel it fast. Like Carrie, this is her first month. Typically, within 2 to 4 weeks, you're going to see and experience something. It's going to help with sleep, mood. I know, especially when I take the energy, I'm like skipping around the house. Recovery, hormonal health, anti-aging, brain boosting, and it's clean label project certified. So that means a third party came in, tested all of the products, tested their processes, and declared that everything is clean. These are clean products. There's no additives, there's no chemicals, there's nothing um, weird in them. This is and that's not just us saying that. We don't pay for this. We say you come in and inspect it. And I think that's a really great benefit as well. So you'll see we do have a few options here to grow your glutathione. We have the blue. This one is what all of the studies are on. This is the main start, like if at the very least, right? Start with blue. And then we've got platinum, which adds hormonal health, anti-aging, and inflammation. And then we've got sport, which adds blood flow, cellular energy, and muscle recovery. You'll see there's a nitro boost in the sport that helps with microcirculation. And then we have a few boosters that you can add to it. The Immunical on its own has like a slight tang flavor, like a limey flavor maybe. But typically we add it to a booster and the boosters make it taste like whatever the booster tastes like. So we've got the greens and reds taste like fruit juice. We have an orange booster. We have a hibiscus fruit booster. We have a lemon and lime booster, which is my new favorite, but I just went out of stock, I think, probably because it's my new favorite. I've been getting it every time. And you can add that to whatever. If you don't have a booster, we've learned that orange juice is great. You can add it to a protein shake. I put the Immunical in my boys' protein shakes after they work out. You can really add it to anything. And again, just that shot a day keeps the doctor away and helps you to increase your glutathione, which helps with all of those different ailments. But we know that if you're ready to get started on the products, I would recommend starting with one of the booster kits. So we've got the Body Shot booster, which is, or the Body Shot bundle, which is the the Immunical, the greens, and our Sunray. The Sunray is down here on the right side of the screen, and this is what we call our happy pill. This is a vitamin D supplement that helps your body, that bypasses your liver and goes straight to the bloodstream. So it's like equivalent to the sun, right? The sun, you get vitamin D, it goes straight to your bloodstream. Sunray is similar, so you feel the effects in about 4 hours, and you only need to take one a week. So we take them on Sundays, Sunday with Sunray. My whole family takes our Sunray. We have Charnay mentioned the Body Shot K21. This is the K21. This helps with lowering cortisol. I take it with like LaCroix at night. This is my new like cozy, relaxing drink. Just put a shot of the K21 in there. Then we have Wims. So Wims is a fascinating product. It's brand new and it is like omegas for kids. So omega fish oil for kids. And my son asks for it. He says he has ADHD and he's always in La La Land. Like, oh, I heard that one. And when he takes his whims, he only needs to be told once. Like he is not like, and he even will say, "Oh, I'm going to be hanging out with people today. I need to take my whims." He asked for whims today. And it just goes to show like he feels a difference when he takes his whims, which I love. All right, so but if you can start as a customer. We do have a couple ways to start as a customer. You can join retail certainly, or you can get 25% off the retail pricing with our subscribe and save customer option. You can earn free products, you can earn free shipping on some of the bundles, and you have complete control over when the next order comes. So you can push it out, you can run it quicker, whatever the case is. You have got complete control as a customer to log in, change your order. You've got complete flexibility. But I do know, like Carrie said, once you have your own story, people are going to be asking you and you're going to be super excited about it. And so you might as well join as a consultant for easy, fun, mobile, make money from home in the nooks and crannies of your day and join as a team. And you get, there's packs that are 30% off, 42% off, and get the products even at a deeper discount. So I don't know about you, but I know that if I'm going to have a hobby, I might as well make extra money, right? And so I love these types of businesses. I love stepping back into the network marketing industry because not only do we have a product that nobody knows about, but everybody needs. In fact, the company's been around 28 years, but they're only really like they've only grown or focused in on Spanish speaking markets. The English speaking market is wide open, which is why we're here. But it's the community, right? It's the products, it's the fun, all wrapped into one. So there's a few ways you can get started. There's the 199 pack, the 549 pack, the $1,500 pack. I recommend the 549 pack at least because you're going to want to use it and you're going to want some of your family to use it. Typically, if somebody gets the 199 pack, they want more products quickly because they're like, "Oh, I don't really want to share." And so the 549 pack gives you that stuff that you can share with your family. It gives you the two Sunray, and then we've got the $1,500 pack that is perfect for number one, if you've got a big family. Number two, if you want to start making cash quickly by selling retail. A Body Shot can retail $8 to $10 a pop. So at parties or events or expos, you can start making chiropractors, any like wellness centers, etc. They would purchase the $1,500 pack because they, number one, will use it themselves, but then they will want to retail the product out and sample it out, etc. And because each Body Shot is, you can sell them for $10 each, you'll make cash quickly. Once you get your kit, you can start doing, we call them immunobars, where you are just showing the products and making the Body Shot for people and building your customers that way. Number two is to start introducing the products to people, right? Just like Carrie did. Find people that are looking to feel better and get them in front of the Body Shot. Let them know what glutathione does for their system. And the goal here is to sign up 3 customers. And then step three is to find three distributors, three people that want to make money too. Again, three customers and three distributors. It unlocks, you get 20% off or 20% on your customers. You get even more when you sign up pros. And you maintain this for month 2 and 3, and you get at least $1,600 in commissions and bonuses. For those that understand comp plans, one thing I love about this compensation plan is that it's truly volume based. And so we're not like you work with the workers. You're looking for the people that are really excited about this business with you and you're really working with them. You don't, in my other company, right? We needed specific people to be specific things in order for us to promote. Here it's volume based. You need 3 or 4 balanced legs and you can grow up the plan. So my question to you here is what would an extra $5,000 a month do for your family? Really. You can see here that Diamond is an extra $5,000 a month with $3,000 unlimited bonuses when your team starts to promote. Executive Diamond average of $10,000 a month, plus a $20,000 bonus and unlimited $7,500 bonuses. You guys, all of these unlimited bonuses you get when your team promotes, and like anytime people on your team promote, you also get bonuses. They get a bonus and you get a bonus. You can see here there's 7 ways to earn, including retail customers, 20% on your customer bonus, getting paid on your team, moving up, profit sharing, all of that kind of stuff. I love the comp plan. So if you get started and you want a comp plan mini training and a strategy session, that's my jam. I'll help you figure out your road to 5K months quickly. And it's truly just about sharing a product that you already are taking and that you already love. So why Immunotech? Why did we step in back into the industry after retirement? Is because this is a solid company. They've been around for 28 years. Um, they just aren't known in the States. They've never really tried to grow here. And so that's why we're bringing it to the States and Canada. They've got 45 plus years of groundbreaking research, meaning the Body Shot was around before the company. They started as an like technology company, immunity technology, Immunotech, and then the company came as a vehicle to promote this product. They were really focused on quality and science, 79 plus global patents, 125 plus medical and educational partners, and 150 professional athlete endorsements. They don't get paid to take this product. They take this product and share it because they love it and they see a difference. Clean label certified, first to market, no competition. And my favorite little circle note is 1 billion in sales in the next 5 years. We've done it before and we're doing it again. So the question is how much of the pie do you want? We are inviting people to join as customers and as pros right now, as leaders on our team to help us bring this product to market. And we would love for you to join us. Carrie, is there anything that you want to add about why people should get started as a distributor?
Sorry. Um, I would say because another reason why I signed up as a distributor is because eventually your products are going to pay for themselves. And I'd like to get to a position where there's a couple of senior citizens in my life where it's like, I'd like to be able to pay for their products too. Like, I just want to pay it forward. I want people to feel good. And why not sign up as a distributor, get a piece of the pie, get that 30% discount, get your products paid for, you know? I mean, there's all kinds of wonderful customer bonuses as well, but we're so supported here. We're completely supported for success. Like anything you need, you can find it in your back office. There's always somebody in a team chat or somewhere you're connected to get an answer. You don't wait long for answers either. And it's fun. It's so much fun and you're getting healthier. And for me, I'm changing my quality of life and it just doesn't get better than that. So
Yeah. Literally everything you could ever ask for wrapped up into one package. So the real question is, right, guys, is why not? I recommend getting started as a distributor, getting started as a pro. so you can get the products at a discounted rate, so you can start using it yourself, and then you already are set up to share your link and let people know what you're doing as you're starting to see results. So we know that a year is going to go by, right? Another year is going to go by. And the question is are you going to have less glutathione in your system in the next year, or are you going to have more? Are you going to age backwards in 2026 because of the work you're doing now? That's my plan. My plan is to be healthier and wealthier, and I know this company is bringing that to light. So, ooh, Joel has a question. Does Immunotech have a year-round fundraising platform for youth sports? That's a great question. We should definitely ask more about that, Joel, because they do work with athletes, and they do work with teams. Like I know that they work with the team itself, not just with one individual athlete. So let's connect with Mike Patillo on that. He's the head of our U.S. team, Miami Soccer. Okay, Joel has an in. Let's do it. Awesome. 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 All right, you guys. Well, okay, Taryn had a question. Carrie, can you share what you took again?
I was actually just typing that. Yes, I was taking the Immunocal Platinum, switching up between the reds booster and the greens booster. So basically, my partner and I, he has the box of the greens, I have the box of the orange, and we kind of split the boxes. And then
So
I've
when
also
you
been
said Reds
taking,
booster, you meant orange, is that right?
the reds and greens
Reds and greens and then the orange.
and the orange. So I
Got it.
kind of like switch
And the
them
orange,
out.
you guys, is the energy booster.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I've also been taking the Multi Plus Resveratrol.
The multivitamin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been doing one packet a day?
Yes.
Okay.
One packet of each. Once in a blue moon, I need that second booster in the afternoon. I'll like if I didn't take an energy in the morning because I knew the day was going to be longer, I'll take a booster, like an energy booster in the afternoon. But
Okay.
seems to be working its magic. So
Awesome. 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 So if you hear that, Taryn, platinum and then like whatever booster of the day. Yeah, perfect. Oh, Miami Soccer uses Immunotech. Oh my gosh, that's even cooler. Do you think we could get tickets to the game? We're like, we need a box. We need a suite. Go watch them. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Any other thoughts or questions, you guys? Thanks for being here. Get back with the person who invited you. It's the end of the month. We are looking to close up our sales for this month. So we'd love to support you tonight to get that order in. Otherwise, let's get the party started. We're planning to make $1 billion within this team, have $1 billion flow through this organization in the next 5 years, and we'd love for you to be a part. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.